Every game begins the same way.
Are you serious? Is this the grand master plan from our division rivals? Did you see the notification that just pinged? Because I had to read it twice just to make sure it wasn't a parody account. The Toronto Blue Jays, the team that swears up and down they're going to compete with us and the Yankees in 2026, just decided to fall back on a gamble. We moved on from 2 years ago. Eloy Jimenez is back in the American League East. But hold on, don't get nervous. He's wearing blue. According to Mike Rodriguez, Toronto has closed a minor league deal with Eloy. Yes, the same Eloy who passed through here in 2024 and who unfortunately couldn't stick. And the most curious detail of this whole story, he didn't even step on a major league field last season. The guy spent all of 2025 off the radar, and now Ross Atkins thinks he is the solution. This says a lot more about the current state of the Toronto Blue Jays than about the player himself. Let's be honest here, straight talk from fan to fan. We saw Eloy play. We remember those 33 games in an Orioles jersey in 2024. It was complicated. The guy hit for a .234 average, 6 home runs the entire season, combining his time with the White Sox. The power disappeared, the swing looked slow, and the defense, well, we don't even talk about the defense because he was born to be a DH and that's it. What fascinates me is Toronto's desperation. They are shooting at everything. While we here in Baltimore are discussing fine-tuning the rotation and how to maximize Gunnar Henderson, they are up there in Canada offering free steak, trying to convince Bichette to come back. Did you see that? A restaurant offered lifetime beef if Bichette signs. That is what their negotiation level has come to. And in the middle of this circus to try and keep Bichette, they look at the market and think, you know who is going to solve our depth issue? The player who didn't have a spot on the Orioles roster 2 years ago. But don't be fooled. There is a hidden danger here, and that is why we need to keep an eye on it, even if it is with skepticism. The contract is a minor league deal with an invite to spring training. Zero risk for them financially. It's pocket change for Rogers Communications. If Eloy shows up in Florida in February and has no rhythm, they cut him and life goes on. But what if, and only what if, he finds that magic from 2019? Baseball is a cruel and ironic sport. We know how the revenge game works. Nothing would make me more apprehensive than seeing Eloy Jimenez healthy after a forced sabbatical year. Hitting a 3-run home run against us at the Rogers Center in April. Is the chance small? It's tiny. His injury history is extensive. He hasn't played 100 games in a season since 2023. But the fact that a direct rival is making this kind of maneuver shows that the market is dry or they are out of options. If you are enjoying this unfiltered analysis and want to follow every move in our division, smash that subscribe button right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If the Orioles mess up, I say it. If the rival does something strange, we analyze it. Come with me. Now, think about the Bichette situation. January 12th today was supposed to be the deadline D-Day. The Phillies are all over it, aggressive, wanting to take the guy to Philadelphia, and Toronto is there. Hey, look, we brought Eloy Jimenez to help you. Do you really think that convinces anyone? The Jays roster is a patchwork quilt. Do they have talent? They do. Guerrero Jr. is a monster. We respect that, but their front office seems directionless. Bringing in a veteran who was teamless in 2025 to fill out the roster is a warning sign. It shows they couldn't attract the big names in free agency to fill those spots. It shows that free agents look at the East Division, see the monster Mike Elias built here in Baltimore, see the Yankees money and think, Toronto, I don't know. For us O's fans, this news is interesting. First, because it takes away a potential minor league target that maybe our front office was probing. Just out of curiosity, glad we passed on that one. Second, because it takes up a spot in their spring training. testing something uncertain instead of developing a young prospect who could actually give us headaches in the future. I would prefer 1,000 times to face an Eloy Jimenez trying to rediscover his game than a 21-year-old kid hungry for the ball with something to prove. We already know Eloy's tendencies. High fastball, slider out of the zone, he will chase. The Bichette question is still in the air as I record this. If he leaves, Toronto enters forced rebuild mode. If he stays, they will try to sell the idea that Eloy Jimenez is the extra piece for the offense. Either way, their narrative is confusing. Bottom line, the Toronto Blue Jays are looking for alternative solutions. The Baltimore Orioles are focused on maintaining dominance. Don't lose sleep over this. Let them try to recover the talent of 2019. The reality of 2026 will be tested as soon as the season starts. Comment down below. Do you think Eloy still has gas in the tank to bother us, or was this just a shot in the dark by Toronto? I want to see your opinion.